If you have come across a scenario in your organization that you feel that you aren't able to harness tools to full efficiency, your systems are not working harmoniously, when product team demoed, it was exciting, but ROI isn't just showing up. We have come across such situations with many clients who are using tools like money.com just in the wrong way. Let's dig deeper into what power users do differently and why it matters to leadership. Are you paying the hidden cost of good enough? Money.com is everywhere now for more than 225,000 implementations, from startups to mid market enterprises. And it looks like the perfect plug and play solution. Most teams sign up, build a few colorful boards, automate a few updates, and call it transformation. But beneath the surface, you'll find fragmented data, redundant automations, and workflows that look digital yet still run on spreadsheets. That gap between looking organized and operating efficiently is where companies stall. If you treat Monday.com like a checklist, you will get a checklist, not a business operating system that it is really supposed to be. The leadership suffers from an unknown blind spot. And here's what happens at the executive level. Teams report, we are in Monday.com. Managers see dashboards full of colors and assume visibility is solved. But decisions are still late. Status meetings still happen without action items getting resolved. And handoffs still break. The problem isn't money.com, it's how it's implemented. Please note, Monday.com is not a task app, it's an operating platform that needs architecture, not just enthusiasm. And system architecture doesn't come from someone who just discovered automations. It comes from specialists who understand workflow design, process engineering, software architecture, compliance, and governance. So, what do true power users and implementation specialists do differently? They approach tools like Monday.com like solution designers. They focus on clarity, scalability, and control. Let's break this down. They design workflows that mirror reality. Specialists start by interviewing teams, not launching templates. They map how work actually flows across departments and systems. They translate that into a cross functional blueprint, approvals, data ownership, SLA, and reporting, all aligned. That's why adoption sticks. Their world reflected in the tool. If your workflow does not speak your team's language, then you're using an automation platform as a fancy spreadsheet with lipstick. Number two, they integrate for outcomes, not optics. Organizational leaders often think more connection is more progress, but an unplanned integration network becomes a spaghetti bowl of triggers and sync loops. Specialists use appropriate tools like Make.com, N10, APIs, and custom connectors strategically in conjunction with Money.com, ensuring that data moves once, securely, and meaningfully. They find an optimum balance of tools so as not to cause vendors and tools proliferation, which leads to another organizational paralysis that I will cover in some other video. All this to say that automation specialists create one reliable golden source of truth, not five partial ones. They engineer automation like code, not clicks. Now, let me ask, what's the difference between someone who knows a tool and a specialist? It lies in non functional aspects: documentation version control, testing environments, naming conventions, standards, best practices, etc. etc. Most importantly, specialists build automation that's auditable, maintainable, and measurable. That's what gives leadership confidence in what's running behind the curtain. To sum up, every automation should have manners. It needs to know when to speak, when to stay quiet. Let's talk about why this matters to the C suite. If you're leading a mid market company, Money.com is more than just a project or to do list tracker. It's your execution infrastructure. You wouldn't let just anyone configure your ERP or financial application. So, why trust your company's operating rhythm to an enthusiastic amateur? Implementation done right creates operational visibility without micromanagement, data integrity across sales, delivery, and finance, scalability that doesn't crumble when you grow. Implementation done wrong creates silent inefficiency, a hidden tax on productivity that compounds daily. Money.com's power is not in features, it's in its design discipline. Now, the best implementations look invisible because they just work. If you want that kind of reliability, bring in a builder who thinks in workflows, not widgets. Someone who can translate your business model into an operating model. I'm Harjot from Creative Bits, a Money.com authorized partner with a long history of successful, complex implementations. We help mid market leaders turn Money.com from a digital notebook into a living, breathing execution system. Follow me for more such content. Thank you.